on many occasions, Cobra has been able to upset them, you see. In fact, the first New Zealand regiment, when they were beaten at the 10-a-side, they insisted on a replay. They wanted a return game against Cobra on the 15-a-side. So we agreed to them, and they came to play us at Jalan Utara, in PJ. And of course, the day it was there was a big storm, rain and so forth. But we beat them, In the game, we also beat them. It goes to show the power of Cobra and the ability of young Malaysians to beat a huge and heavyweight team like the New Zealanders, So I have also maintained that this New Zealand team, they have been the Cobra 10's, I think, champions for, I think, more than 10 times. They're a very powerful side and they're heavyweights, so to speak. So for us to be able to topple them is something is amazing. Yeah, apart from the Selangor Club, I must mention this, the Negeri Sembilan Chinese NSCRC, Negeri Sembilan Chinese Recreation Club. They had a rugby team and a very powerful one, you see. So at that point of time in the 70s, in the mid-70s, 70s up to the mid-70s, the NSCRC and Cobra was trying, very hard to be the champion, the Asian champions to speak. So there was a bit of a tussle, between us. So credit must be given to them because in 1970-71 season, when Cobra was at its peak, NSCRC was able to topple us, They beat us in the first round,
The rivalry, as far as rivalry was concerned those days, there was only Cobra. There was no other team. And the worst part, Peng Kong's book says that when it came to the 10-a-side rugby tournament, they had this guy who was older. He used to play for Perak, but when he came to KL, the Selangor Club took him to play for KL, so I got upset. So I said, okay, this 10-a-side tournament, I will play for Cobra. I was also a member of Cobra. And I scored the try that won the 10-a-side tournament, and they never forgave me for that. So that was the only game I remember, playing for Cobra against the Selangor Club.
Blackhawks, on that time, Blackhawks is the team. And every other teams in this country looking forward to beat them. And we have played in one of the Guinness, if I'm mistaken, it's Guinness Cup final, and we beat them. I can't remember what is the score, but we beat them. The only team that I remember that particular game, and I played the game.
They're all memorable. What was good is when we won the double. I can't remember what year that was. I've been the club captain for like 10 years. As much as somebody is going to disagree with me, because when it's a league game, I do not drink. So when it's a friendly game, I don't have a problem with that.